psychologist 也是可以请他在 Zooming。Dr. Lee 了没有啊？我们在讲Standby Dr. Lee 是不是 Dr. Lee 啊？哦，就可以看看。啊？不会啦，真的是很对位。学长哪一个？有一些人都还没有到嘞。
这样的比较好啦。
他是不是比较好啊？on 什么？大约是 on 什么？大约没有直接给你 Excel。
自我了解。
我就说那个地方啊。比较精神一点的人。
啊，他说长命了，哦哟。
可以开始了，这个两个。
开始啊，你看你从怎么样？
问题是我到了还有很多人都还没有来呀。我大概来啊。
我以为是啊。哦，你是住哪里的？
去不丹那边。
哪里那边啊？你从关丹下来？
昨天下来了的。司机载我去那边，然后他自己又不是他自己去工作，然后明天他才来接我。
要到前面在后面，那在这里还有位。
所以那边抢。
还有位这里有那边也有，坐哪里都可以。
后面呢？
你眼睛好吗？你眼睛好，在后面是没问题。
要
方便。
观众在那个高门。
那个高门。还可以，还可以，还可以。
所以现在我蛮多咯。现在他就去到这对吗？还没有去那个。没有。我在那边读书的时候就对他的。函数的。 哦。
So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to PSCC Public Service Chinese Community Knowledge Sharing, entitled Unlock the Power of AI in Meetings. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining, I guess voluntarily to these sessions, right? Or ada yang terpaksa datang. Tak ada, right? So from what I know, most of us here are public servants, okay? And some of you, maybe 5 to 6 people, are from companies' private sector background. Can you raise up your hand if you are from private sector? Okay, so before that, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Cho, okay, public servants now. Okay, I'm from National Digital Agency atau Jabatan Digital Negara lah. Under Kementerian Digital. Okay, so this agency just established last year, December. So coming up, we will be celebrating 1 year anniversary in December, and we will be launching National AI Office NAIO. So to boost up Malaysia AI industry lah. Okay. So without further ado, for information, I represent PSCC to thank KL Wellness City for sponsoring us the venue. So, using the time today, untuk give us some short briefing regarding KL Wellness City. So, I would like to invite Elaine Chu, Senior Marketing Manager, to give a presentation. Thank you.
Anyone who is first first time to KL Wellness City? Oh, okay, almost all. All right, welcome today. As you can see that since this is the first time here, we are just across Pavilion Bukit Jalil, right? So this is our first development, which is 26.5 acres, entire land here. As you can see, when you come in from the car park, the right-hand side, if you're standing from the gallery, on the right-hand side is our construction site, right? So right now it's progressing very fast, 40%, and by 2026 it will be completed. Both the International Hospital and also our Nobel Healthcare Park, all right? So the International Hospital is under Dr. Colin, who is our Managing Director, who is also an established doctor. He has his own Alpha IVF clinic in Kota Damansara. Right? So this is his first, the other considered second hospital built in Bukit Jalil. Right? So completing 2026. So Nobel Healthcare Park is just right next door, link bridge to our hospital. So what is Nobel Healthcare Park? It's a commercial building, consists of 4 components, which is retail suites, medical suites, business suites, and also our wellness suites. So medical suites we target to doctors. So most doctors can actually buy and then they can set up their own clinics next door to the hospital, right? And then if it's a wellness suite, public people like us, we investors, we can consider to purchase the wellness suite. Right? So wellness suite is just like a hotel Airbnb service suites whereby it's fully furnished, 366,000 before discount. Right? So these 3 months we are having promotion, Air Asia promotion, additional 15,000 if you purchase the Airbnb, which is the wellness suite on the spot. So within this 3 months campaign, right up to January 10th. Right? We started just last month. 15,000. So 15,000, right? 15,000 discount. So it's an Air Asia collaboration. So you purchase now, you're entitled to a 15,000 air ticket from Air Asia, right? Upon SPA signing and upon your loan drawdown. Okay, so we have our own show units just right beside here. 3 units are medical suites, and then we've got 2 units of wellness suites. After your course, your session here today, feel free to drop by our gallery just to find out more about our project. Our sales team is ever ready to serve, right? To brief give you a tour to our show unit and also our experiential hall, which is our mini theater, and you can actually see how our projects and we target to doctors. Okay, thank you very much. So a short review showcasing our project development.
short introduction of KL Wellness City. So next, I would like to invite our President, PSCC Kuala, to come in front to pass a token of appreciation to KL Wellness City. Okay, next I would like to invite also Infinity, our sponsor for our Wi-Fi today. So any representative can come. Okay, thank you very much. So it's the Wi-Fi speed, right? So if not first, you can compare and back. Okay, so before we start, can we take a group photo outside? So let's have a group photo for a short 5 minutes. So please, you can proceed to outside. And after that, we will start our session.
After New Year, you come to KL already, not like this already. David
David 要做一个 division， David 是可以现在division，是一个 division， 所以就不是多过年。能成立吗？有啥力的？
跟他一起拍照也是。Miss。
丢给啊，拍照。拍照，
你们对啊。
Okay, so tak kenal maka tak cinta, right? So I would like to introduce our trainer today. Okay, our trainer is civil servant also. Okay, from IT background. So he has 2 decades of experience in 3 different agencies, and David was involved in notable projects like Putrajaya Floria, accrual accounting, and enhancement of border controls. Hence, he is experienced in plan meetings as well as ad hoc discussions that need to be conducted. So underpinned by his collaboration with various AI practitioners such as Decoding Data Science and AI Machine Learning Group Malaysia, he is passionate in sharing free and contemporary tools that can be used for discussion or meeting, not only to prepare the related documents but also to extract meaningful insights to enhance the efficiency of the meetings. So today we will learn how to use AI to write minutes. So that's the agenda of today. So let's welcome
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much, Ms. Chaw, for the kind introduction. Actually, Ms. Chaw is involved in a talk, I think last month, on SSPA. SSPA is our new salary scheme, and Ms. Chaw specializes in my performance of SSPA. So if there are any question on evaluation of government employee, you can refer to that. Right. So I trust that everyone knows the titles of today's sharing session of workshop, more appropriate, right? Anyone come for the wrong title? Come for investment, cryptocurrency? Okay, so this is the title. Okay, right. When we talk about meetings, right? What actually come across our mind, right? Minute measurement, okay. Okay, maybe other than minute measurement, do you experience other challenges, Tuan Chan? Before, during, or after? So when Tuan Chan was saying, it depends on whether the meeting is ad hoc or urgent or it's a planned meeting. So we will have different kind of challenges involved. Yeah, that is well said actually, right? Because before the meeting, we would like to know who we want to invite. Okay, how long to conduct the meeting? We have to book the venue like this. How many participants, and of course, our favorite is the food, right? and who will be disseminating the meeting notes, if any, right? Right. So, have you ever attend a meeting where maybe only the chairman or another person talking, and the rest of the participants are quiet most of the time?
Always like that.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, there's one scenario, right? So when the meeting is quite formal, so there's one scenario lah. On the other hand, if we have a meeting that is very informal, it's a discussion, for example, project meeting. So let's say if we have a project with 5 or 6 different parties, and everyone has their own views, and they are also very active in expressing those views. Right, so then you have a lot of people talking, and then maybe after a few days, you'll be wondering, actually, everyone talk, but what do we decide actually? Have you experienced Is yeah, right. So and then you'll be wondering, okay, what number one, what do we decide? Second, who is going to act on this ABC item list? ABC is more important. Then under A we have A1, A2, A3. Under B we have B1, B2, B3. So what are the dependencies between A and B, for example? Okay. So these are the issues that we may face during the meetings, right? So of course, like most of us said just now, after the meeting, the secretary or the organizing person will have to prepare the minutes of meeting, okay? Right. For my own experience, when I was in the Ministry of Home Affairs, okay, although I'm in IT operations side, I'm required to go to the border site frequently. For example, Bukit and also Johor, we have two border complexes. One is the Kesap, Complex Sultan Abu Bakar. The other one is Complex Sultan Ismail, BSI, okay, Bangunan Sultan Ismail, right? Right. As you know, Johor just switched from from Sunday working day to Monday working day, right? Okay, so previously when there is a Sunday working day, my boss suddenly said, okay, today is Thursday, Friday. So we will have meeting on Sunday in Johor. So when that happens, we have meeting during Thursday or Friday, right? So when we prepare a meeting, minutes of meeting especially, if you notice underneath, there is 3 signatories normally for official meeting. One is prepared by, the other one is verified by, the third one, the last one will be approved by. Okay, in a scenario where prepared by is not much of an issue, because if let's say we are the preparer, we can prepare anywhere, right? We can prepare even at home, in a hotel room and so on, right? The second is the person who is supposed to be verified by, or disemak oleh in Malay, right? So there is a dependency over here, meaning that the second and third person, they must be in the office first, right? So if that 2 person also frequently travel or station, imagine your minutes of meeting, how long it will take before you get the signature from both person, right? And then only you can distribute to all who attend, right? Correct? So if let's say you wait until the final signature is there, then only you disseminate, then it may be 2 weeks already passed already, right? So 2 weeks already passed, then only you distribute, then they say, hey, what has been done for the past 2 weeks, the time has been spent, and then nobody was taking action, right? So, of course, I'm not saying that we do not need to prepare official minutes. For the purpose of record, we need to have black and white, especially in government projects, especially for the purpose of auditing. Even IT, we have ISMS. Okay, so all these are important. What I'm trying to say that if let's say, as a secretary, as an organizer, we have the content of the minute already in hand, so maybe we can prepare a list of items first, and those are supposed to take action on those decisions that has been made. And then now we have WhatsApp, right? So maybe unofficially we can send via WhatsApp first. We can say that this has been discussed. So if anyone disagree, then you can voice out first. So this gives us the opportunity whereby party A, they can say that, oh, I think this is not what we have decided. This is supposed to belongs to party B. So then party B can also voice out their view first. They can say, yeah, it's correct. So this is supposed to belongs to their item under them. But they will say that perhaps I need information from party C. Okay, so at least you settle the doubts first. You clear the air first. When you prepare the minutes of meeting, it will be the correct facts, right? So in this sense, we are trying to ask AI to assist us, right? Okay, so I think I skipped the earlier slide. So this will be today's agenda, right? There will be tools involved, and there will be figures involved to assist us in streamlining our tasks related to meeting. Okay, actually this is the rationale for today's topic, right? So for testing, okay, for a party, for a unit, or for your own self, if the meeting is not so frequent, let's say 1 week once, to update on work progress, or maybe 1 week twice, beginning of the week, end of the week. We begin of the week, we decide on what to be executed. End of the week, we just report what has been achieved. This is no problem. This is no issue actually, because this is normal. The rest of the time, you just carry on your task, right? Okay. What happens is that when you have meeting every day or most of the time, right? So sometimes, of course, we are not organizers. We just attend the meeting, right? But when we come back to office or we go back to our desk, our superior more often than not will ask, so what has been decided? Then what are you going to answer? So in this case, perhaps you can jot down your notes, okay? And with permission of the organizer, maybe we can record the audio of the meeting, or perhaps we can just ask for some summarization from the organizer first, right? From the summarization, perhaps we can zoom in to what are the responsibilities of our own unit, right? Right. So as you can see from statistics, on the first statistic, we can see that majority of employees spend up to 1/3 of their work week in meetings. So when we spend so much time in meeting, we want to ensure that our meeting is something good, something fruitful, something productive, isn't it? Right. So we don't want to waste time when we talk something that is out of the scope of the meeting or out of topic, right? So these are some of the statistics which you can refer, right? Go to the next slide. And this session, actually workshop, we are targeting meeting organizers, secretaries of meeting, project managers, and team members that engage in frequent discussions. Of course, if you are retirees, I understand there are some retirees and also some from private sector. We thank you very much for joining us, and we hope you also benefit. And actually, what you receive from this workshop, we hope that you, by your creativity, you can use it in other areas as well, in your other tasks with your other project working groups. So this is our atau cara, we call it our schedule of the day. So just now we have registration and introductory briefing by KL University. Right now we have a session introduction. I just want to have a quick check. Anyone have difficulty in internet access? Right. So actually internet access, we have Infinity for the Wi-Fi name. Everyone can try to connect first, Infinity Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi name, and the password is Infinity Wi-Fi, right? So if there is no issue, I would like to check. Yeah. Right. So I assume. I trust that everyone can connect to Infinity Wi-Fi. And we welcome two participants. I think there are still empty space here. There are 40, we have about 38 participants, 40 empty seats, right? The time now is 2:30, right? We proceed since everyone have internet access. Let me ask feedback from someone outstation. Maybe Mr. Lee Mentat. I just want to ask, what do you expect from this workshop?
What I expect? Hopefully all the conversation in the audio file will automatically translate into the words.
Right. Okay, that's one objective. Speaking about Mr. Lee, there's another Mr. Lee here. Mr. Lee from Lijie, from PDRM. I'd like to share your views on what is your expectation from this workshop.
Can simplify the information, easily to generate more relevant data, and then can go to data analysis, and also can summarize the contents of the participants easily. And then some of the information we can use AI, straight away we can get the information. So it's easy to make a decision.
Right.
It's very fast. Just split seconds.
All those are relevant. Thank you very much, Tuan Lee. So to clarify, in order to have universal access to the tools and techniques that we are using today, so we will focus on freely available tools, right? We will not zoom in on those tools that exclusive to paid subscribers.
I expect that the whole minute was what is ready.
Yeah, so Madam Lai was saying, is expect that the whole minute measure is ready, right? So of course, that means the AI would have to be perfect. That means your sound capturing device will also have to be perfect, right? Because in order to produce something on textual side, we need to capture the voice first, right? When we have a meeting, we also listen first, right? Listen with our ears, and we have to have some way to capture the sound. We save the audio, then we translate it into text, right? So we will see what are the current technological limitation in doing that, and how far we can produce the minute measure.
Are these two free of charge?
Yeah, today we are focusing on tools that are free of charge. Of course, for paid subscriber for Gemini, ChatGPT, of course you will have access to a wider list of tools. So we will not be covering that. So maybe that's why if you are paid subscribers, perhaps certain techniques that we use, you may discover that there are other ways or even simpler ways that you can perform in your subscribed tools, right? So today we will focus only on free tools, and perhaps a future session or even a session that is going to be organized by our internet sponsor Infinity. They may introduce other tools that are maybe more sophisticated or tailored to a particular situation. Right, there is the total overall count. For today, we will split the workshop into 5 components. Okay, the first one, as mentioned just now, we must find a way to transcribe our audio input, our voice into text, right? We will find a way. Of course, most of us, not to say most, half of us here, we are government servants, right? So we use Malay. So we want to explore the tools that can transcribe in Malay as well, right? For private sector, of course, mostly English, right? Second, we will try, after we have all the content, right, in text format, we will try to identify topics and action items from the text that we have, right? The third one, we will try to prompt meaningful insights. That's where we will try to use tools like ChatGPT, generative AI, to help us to obtain meaningful insights. I'd like to stress here that this workshop is not focusing on a particular product. That means we are product agnostic for our workshop, and we do not focus on a particular modality like audio, video. We do know that right now we can create video from AI, right? We can also create even songs from AI recently, right? Those that are more creative, they can create some creative prompts, create their own songs, right? So we are zooming in on topic, meeting topics. That means meeting related tasks, whether prior to meeting, during meeting, or after meeting. Right? The fourth, we will proceed to generate certain diagram. Okay, we call it mind map. Mind map that we can connect useful concepts together. Those that have related meaning, we will try to connect them. Just like how we studied last time, we try to draw mind maps, right? So we try to see how AI can assist us in drawing that. Why do we explore this? Because sometimes during discussion, not so much on meeting, not so much on formal meeting, but sometimes during project meeting, we want to illustrate certain concepts. So how can we generate those diagrams on the fly for purpose of our project discussion? For example, we want to try to solve problems, identify issues, identify the available solutions, right? And then finally, we will try to explore how we can create flowchart. Flowchart is usually used when we have processual activity. Processual activity meaning that we have a step-by-step procedure that we need to follow in order to obtain our desired output, right? So before we proceed, maybe just a quick quiz for everyone, just a general knowledge lah. Let's see, maybe I will answer this after our tea break. We have tea break around 3 o'clock, right? Right. So the first one is a general knowledge question to ask you, whether we can use AI to complete a research paper given topic to that AI. Can it complete the whole research paper currently? Second, if I use a few bots, can I use bots, robots, meaning that I'm trading cryptocurrency or even share market stock price? Okay, can I use some robots to help me to execute the trade currently? Right. So we figure out first. Then the third one is can I use wearable device that can measure and monitor my cholesterol level? This will be in the healthcare sector lah. So is this technology available right now? Yeah, just for checking our own facts, what AI can do. Okay, for this workshop, we try to go down to the 75% of practice doing. So if I will share the slide here later in the share folder, that everyone received the link to the share folder, right?
Yes.
Right. So I will put in this slide in that share folder. This slide, beginning from slide number 24 to 30, they have some sample data set, right, where you can use for the purpose of this workshop to practice, just in case you do not have your data with you right now. For example, your data may be some meeting in your office, or my portfolio for government servants. We have one file where we have our working procedure all inside the file, right? So there's a ready-made ready notes and practice samples inside there where I will share so that we can practice doing. And for those like retirees and those that perhaps not involved in meeting of any kind, you say, I'm meeting only once in a blue moon, once a month only. Okay, never mind. If you want to retain what you have learned today or what you have discovered, so you can teach others and teach others what you learned today in order to retain that information. Right. Of course, just now I stressed that today we are focusing on free tools, and the other side you'll see there are paid tools, AI tools, free tools that we will use right now. For example, we will have Audacity, right? So these are just examples, and we will use Hugging Chat, right? So some we need to install, some no need because we can access via the browser, right? So these are the list of tools that we will be using today, right? So let me do a check on anyone have any difficulties in accessing any of these tools. Can you raise your hand? Because before we proceed, actually I need to introduce. I have two facilitators to assist me. One is Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly who is standing behind. And the other one is the very capable Miss Chaw, who is MC. Right. So if you have any difficulty in installing any of these, only two software you need to install. The rest you just need to test the access, right? The one that you need to install is Audacity and Xmind. Let me pinpoint here with the pointer. So the one that you need to install in your PC is Audacity, number 2, and the number 8, Xmind, right? The rest, you can try to access the website right now with the internet. Since you already have internet connectivity, you can try to access. And some, you need to log in with your email. I believe everyone here already has a working email account. That's why you receive my email. So you can try to log in to all these websites. Perhaps I give 5 minutes for all of you to test first. And if any issues, you can refer to me or the two facilitators, right? So then we will come back in 5 minutes. Okay. For Audacity and Xmind, right, if you need to install in your PC, you need to have administrator's privilege. So if you are using your company PC or your organization, agency, your ministry's PC, they might not give you the right to install in that computer. But no harm, that one you still can follow because you can see how I demonstrate, and then you will get the concept and know what the tools is used for, and you can still follow this workshop. That means the logic will not be affected, right? So no worries.
share next slide. 所以一个一个带，一个一个开了。好，可以。
其他的没有。
So I see that majority can access the tools, right? Right, except for installation, maybe when some facing challenge due to access right, or maybe because we are not Windows operating system like Apple or Chromebook, right? So it's okay, you still can follow, right? Let us, okay, before we go to the first tools, okay, I try to recap the sequence of today's workshop. Okay, first, we want to capture the audio of the meeting. So we will capture the audio of the meeting and we will try to translate it into text, which we call transcription. Okay, so this tool is actually to convert our file that we record to audio file. For example, if let's say you record using your handphone, okay, we can actually, of course, if you record in the handphone, it is already in audio format, no issue. However, if you are using online tools for meeting, online meeting, for example, Cisco WebEx, Microsoft Teams, and what else do you have? Cisco WebEx, Google Meet, the common ones, right? So those kind of meetings, you have video capture together, right? There's no issue, that's very right. But because of the way we want to process the information and we want to get a smaller file for processing the information, we try to extract only the audio, because from the audio we can translate into text, right? Okay, so if you can access the folder that I shared with you through the email, right? Inside there got one audio only file, right? Right. So the audio only file is actually already went through this whole process. If you want to try, there is another file like starting with the word perbincangan something. If you play that file, there's a video there, right? So actually that was my meeting with my facilitators. So of course I cannot take something classified from office, right, to share with everyone. So I purposely have a meeting with my facilitators in Malay. Okay, we have it in Malay. So from that file, if you choose file here, you upload that file, perbincangan something, it will be changed to audio after some time. Of course, you can try it now, but I already did it for you, so you don't have to wait. You don't have to do it. So the resultant of that file will be audio only something, which you can download to your computer straight away. Okay. Any question on this? One chance question is how long is the video can we put inside in order to be able to process it? Right now for these tools there is no limit. The limit is only depend on your internet bandwidth and the processing on their server side. So if your file is larger, you have to wait longer. That's why I did it for you first. You don't have to wait lah. But of course, if let's say right now you have something or that you already recorded for your, let's say yesterday you have a Google Meet, and then you have a file, you can try. You can try to choose a file and upload it. So after some time, there is a download button appear. You can download the file, so that the file will be in MP3 format. You will be in audio only.
Yeah. One question: how the system to distinguish the participants? Maybe in the meeting got 20 participants. How they distribute the voice?
Right. So that's a very good question. How can we distinguish the number of participants? That will be in the following tools, Mr. Lee. There will be the following tools. Right. So I believe we can move on from this. Right. This one is straightforward, right? Nothing rocket science about this. Okay. Right. Audacity. What is Audacity that I asked all of us to install? Actually, it is an open source software where we can truncate our audio file. Meaning that let's say we have a discussion or meeting, and then suddenly in the middle, for example, we were asked to go out, or the boss come in to discuss other things. For example, when we asked to go out, maybe we have fire drill, for example, okay. So in the middle, if you use this tool, you'll see that during those duration where it is quiet or when the sound wave is different, so perhaps that part we do not want to, later we don't want to transcribe. Okay, so in that part we can cut it. So-called people do movie not good, then cut it, do it again, right? So, but for our case, we cut it because we know that particular part of the audio is not relevant to our meeting or discussion. So we use this tool to cut it. So we cut it, right? So for those who already installed Audacity, you can open up the audio only file through Audacity, which I will also demonstrate right now. We do together lah. Is it okay? Yeah. Okay, those that already have Audacity, you can come here at Audacity and you will open. Right? When you encounter this, you don't have to install the update, you can skip it. And this one can just press OK. Of course, you can view tutorials at your free time. Up here, there are menu buttons like File, Edit, and so on. So you go to File. Under the File menu, there is an Open option. Right? go to the file where you already download the audio only file. Okay, I was here, so I go to the file location. Okay, I have audio only file, right? This is the file, right? Okay. Okay. As I press, yeah, Tuan Chan.
Is it only the MP3 file only can be open or you can open any audio file?
Right. So the question is, can I open any audio file other than MP3, right? Okay. So if you go through the restream just now, it will be in MP3, so there's no issue in opening. But if other than you have to see the list inside the help whether it's supported, right? But if you went through the restream process just now, there's no issue, right? Right. So from this is a sound wave. You can see a sound wave of the recording, right? On top there, with the numbering like ruler, right? There is indication from 0 until 1 point something, right? 1.00. So these are minutes indicators, right? Okay. And that means this particular recording has until slightly more than 1 hour, right? Okay. Then we are going to use one tool called TurboScribe that was in the list just now, right? TurboScribe for free version, they only allow us to transcribe 3 files per day, 3 files in 24 hours, and they only allow for half an hour. Okay. So in this case, what we can do is that we can cut the first half an hour, then save it in one file, and then we cut the second half an hour, save it in another file. Then we have 2 files, then we can do it twice in TurboScribe. Then we will get our transcription. Okay? Right. So how do we cut this audio file in order to truncate it into 30 minutes? Okay, just press the I selection tool on top here. Can you see the selection tool I on top here? Right. So you just press I and you choose the part that you want to cut off. Okay, easier lah. That means I want the first 30 minutes. I choose from 30 to the right hand side. After it's chosen like this, everyone can choose, no problem, right? This one is simple only. So you drag it, you left press your mouse button, you drag it all the way to the end, and you press delete. Okay. Although this workshop is mainly in English, I can converse in Mandarin and Bahasa as well. So you can actually ask questions in Mandarin and Malay as well. Right. So I've truncated to 30 minutes. What I can do is that, as I mentioned just now, we will save it, save the file. We will export the audio. Export audio, we will save it into our computer, right? Okay, so can you see audio? It will, by default, it will use back our original file name, but we can say with shorten to 30 minutes. Right, we can save in a new file name, and the rest we just maintain the default value. We press export, and it will take some time to make it smaller, and then you will see that the file appear in your folder location. So can I see anyone have a challenge on this? You can raise your hand actually, then the facilitator will come and see you.
After that, press delete to cut off the whole.
Yes. Yeah. Just now when you select the right hand side, right? You press delete button.
Semua tak ada. Off on. Iya. Off on. project.
So we will have about 10 minutes before we go to break. So I think I will stop here before the break. I will walk around and see who has a problem on this, and then we will explore together.
还是 format to MP3，回去 MP3 吧，回去 format MP3。就 only 是为了 format，还是
可以现在没有机会。
用 format。是吧？这里说的是
不是这个。不是，你变成你。你 WiFi 看不到，你 TV 全部就没有。我他 hotspot 没问题啊，有吗？你讲吧，个人方面，想去去玩 iPhone。You can start to play.
C program file。
可是你不可以问我一开始他没信任你嘛。
笑死了。
export 回去到那个
Audacity, right, if we press the play button, you can actually hear the sound. I mean, if your computer has a speaker, you can actually hear the sound, and then you'll know which part you want to cut or which part you want to retain, right? Of course, we are more concerned on the timing right now, so we just cut the part after the 30 minutes, after the first 30 minutes. And please save the files in the original format, which is MP3. So you can save the file in MP3 format. Okay, so as can see here, when you export the file, right, there is option for format here. You just save it as MP3 files, which is the original format, right?
Excuse me, can you repeat once again?
Okay, sure. Let me repeat this whole process again. Okay, so in the beginning, I do not have Audacity on my screen, right? Okay, so first you need to launch the Audacity. Okay, you launch the Audacity first, right? Assuming that you already downloaded the files, audio only files, from the share folder that I shared with you, which is from here. This is the audio only .mp3 files. Okay, assuming that you already downloaded, right? If you have not, you can download it first, right? So when you download to your computer, you must know where you save the file, whether it's my computer or my document or download folder and so on. Okay, so you go back to Audacity, you go to File, you open, and go to the location where you save your downloaded file earlier. In this case, this is my file, and I double click to open it, which is already in audio format. That's why I save the file in audio only. The name is audio only name, right? So originally, as you can see, it is not moving. Okay, sorry about that. Right. So originally it will be in this form, right? When you open, you can see from 0 until 1 towards the end there on the right. Until 1. 1 means it is until 1 hour plus, right? The notation on top is indicating minutes. So if I want the first 30 minutes, for example, of course, if I want to listen, I just press the play button here, right? For my case, I do not want to listen. I just want to cut save the first 30 minutes and cut the rest, right? So I cut from 30 until the first hour, right? When I select 30 until the first hour, after select, I press delete button. So this is what I get on it. I'm not sure why it's not showing real time, but this is the result just now. I cut. So do I need to repeat the process? Okay, I go. Right. So I open the file. It is this file, right? Okay, it's this file. You choose this symbol. Hold down your left mouse button, left click, drag all the way to the right, and you press the delete button. Okay, until here, anyone have problem? Okay, right. So how to save it? Go to File, Export Audio, and then choose your computer first. Choose your export to computer. You can type any name you want. You can change to like first 30 minutes and so on. So you can type to first 30 minutes, for example, and just maintain the rest of the selection. Make sure this is MP3 file. MP3 is the original format anyway. right? After it's done, you press the export button. So when it's finished, you can see there is another file inside your folder where it is in this name, and the file size should be smaller than the original because it's only the first 30 minutes or less, right? Okay, so everyone okay? Food is here already. So we will have recess until 3:30. Right. Thank you.
try 完，等一下我觉得理解什么再 try to 好聊，这个我觉得导入的不对哦，
Lotus. Whoever haven't signed the attendance can come over.
啊，
可以可以。
啊，对。哦，谢谢啊。
可以可以。
You information。
希望帮助啦。
啊。
真的慢了哦。
妈，刚才我感觉是动不了，全部一起
动不了啊。
全部一起用啊，搞不定了。
哦。X 麦你收了啊？还没
X 包
X 麦
X 麦 X 麦
有了啦。เสร็จแล้วครับเสร็จ
你 send 给我那个，我回去设定我自己，我自己。这个是看他们。
放飞分点。
可以去吗？
可以。
这样子来全部，你进来就是有叫我哇啦喂，你们很聪明哦。
自己又不来了。
哦。
大家都有。
现在的 trend 啊，我们一定要学会，不然等下我们就 outdate。
不过它真的慢了。
是，刚才很慢了，刚才全部一起用更加慢了。
叫他们不要用。不要用。
你说了就不用用，你说有了就不用用了。那些没有你说的就可以你说，不然那些动不了。
对对，其他人动不了。
你那个 slide 可以 share 给我吗？
可以，已经 share 了，在 dataset 里面。
哦，好。
在 PDF 啊。
嗯。
recording 可以 stop 对。